We took a 2-day slow boat from Thailand to Laos, which was such a magical experience. We opted for the private option, which was a little bit more pricey, but in my opinion, so worth it as there's less passengers and more space. We paid around £177 each, and this included pick-up from our hotel in Chiang Rai, a night stay at our hotel, lunch on the boat, 3 stop-offs, and drop-off at our hotel in Luang Prabang. We stopped off at 2 villages and also a stop at the Po Ku caves. Seeing how the locals lived in the small villages was an extremely eye-opening experience and truly made me feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude for what I have. One of the popular activities to do in Luang Prabang is visiting the Kuang Si Waterfalls. We took a 50-minute local taxi to get there and it dropped us at the car park, then we got our buggy up to the waterfalls. We arrived at 8:15 to beat the crowds and it definitely worked out as we basically had the whole place to ourselves. It only cost 95p to get in there and there are so many different areas to explore. We met some of our friends from the slow boat and went for a swim. It was very, very cold but so much fun. We decided to hike to the top where there was an area to swim with a swing. We were hoping to see the viewpoint, but unfortunately it was closed as they were doing construction work on it. The view from the top was still pretty good though, and at least we got our steps in. We travelled to Vang Vieng by train, which only took 45 minutes. The security is very, very strict at the station. You can't take any aerosols or sharp objects, including scissors, so definitely be aware of that if you're doing this journey. We booked online through 1-2-Go and it cost around £15 each. There isn't a great selection of food at the station, so I recommend eating before or bringing your own snacks if you get hungry like me. We arrived in Vang Vieng and took a bumpy tuk-tuk to our hotel. Here's a quick little room tour for you. I would not recommend this hotel though. It looked very different on the website. It was dirty and lots needed repairing, but on the plus side it had a pool. This was our walk out to the centre, which was basically just a dirt track with people driving everywhere. They were also having bonfires one night. This is what it looks like in the day, and I would definitely recommend staying closer to the centre so you don't have to do this walk. There wasn't a huge amount to do in the centre, but we did find the river where they do kayaking and tubing, and we had lunch in this cute riverside cafe. Our lunch cost around £15, which was pricey compared to other places, but the view was worth it. I'll put some of my other favourite restaurants on the screen now. Top off this lovely room, this is what the current situation is. Oh my god. We were originally meant to be going to Vientiane, but we decided to give it a miss as there wasn't much to do there. Before arriving in Vang Vieng, we decided to stay longer in another hotel as there's lots of activities to do. Looking back, we definitely didn't need 12 nights, but it allowed us time to chill, and we are travelling for the next year, so it didn't really matter. We were very happy to get out of our hotel and travel to our next one. This hotel was about 40 minutes from the city, but closer to some of the activities that we wanted to do. They had a range of cute rooms to stay in. We opted for the budget option at £14 per night, and this was our room. We had a little outdoor area, an incredible mountain view, a desk and a table with stools. They even brought us breakfast to our room every morning, and this is what we got. It was huge. This is where we had dinner, and we think it used to be a pool, so it's a shame they got rid of it as it was absolutely boiling on our stay. The hotel really is in the middle of nowhere, so we ate at the restaurant for all our meals. On our first night I got this sweet and sour prawn dish with sticky rice, which was really good. Marcus was very confused when his came out as he ordered sweet and sour squid, but they came out with this massive fish. He got this curry dish instead. The total of our meal, including drinks, was around £7. One of the highlights of our trip so far was riding a hot air balloon. We paid £110 each and did the mountain view. We paid for a group ride, and if you follow along with me on Instagram, you'll know that I never stop going on about manifestation and expecting good things to happen. And this is evidence that this stuff works, as we ended up getting a private balloon for the price of a group one. We could not believe it, and it honestly was one of the best moments of my entire life.
Okay, go, let's go! Quickly, please! It's a bit gusty at the moment. Once you're up in the air, you'll be fine. That's why I want you to be quick, because much more comfortable up there. And then the wind drops.
Are you feeling?
Yeah, not too bad.
So when we land anything safe, please stay inside the basket.
Yeah.
Yeah, not hurry to get out. Wait for my command.
Thank you very much. Cook chai. Thank you very much.
Me journaling good things happened to me on this trip really worked out as we got offered a room upgrade. This room we got upgraded to had a bathtub and a river view. What the actual how is this real? After moving all of our stuff, we had a traumatic incident with a spider. We decided to go back to another room like the original one we had but with a bathtub. We felt this room was more spacious too. About a 10-minute walk from where we were staying was Blue Lagoon 3. It cost around 75p to get in, and I was kind of expecting there to be more there from what I'd seen online, but we still had fun. I don't think I need to take my contacts out.
No.
I need to get in.
No.
That's scary. How did I do?
Yeah, you did very well.
We travelled back to Luang Prabang as this is where we were flying to our next destination from. We treated ourselves to a more luxurious hotel as this is where we spent my birthday. We tried to go to dinner at Three Nagas but failed as you need to have a reservation. They told us that we could eat at their bar opposite, which has the same menu. I only saw one table occupied during our whole meal, so I was quite confused why they couldn't just let us sit at one of their tables, but the bar was still nice. The breakfast we had at our hotel was definitely the best breakfast we've had on this trip. There was lots of options, it tasted good and the service was amazing. The waiter even pulled out my chair and I was like, wow, yes, I could get used to this. This was one of our favourite lunch spots. It was a bit more pricey than what we were used to paying, but the views were incredible and the food was so good too. It cost around £13.50 altogether. I'm not sure what this bar is called, but it's opposite a Varney hotel and just around the corner from the food market.
Yeah. Tornado.
In the next video, we travel to Vietnam. We experience the crazy streets of Hanoi, train street, yummy Vietnamese food, and a trip to Ha Long Bay. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it.